Take your time, and everyone makes mistakes.
It's okay to fail.
Don't be afraid to ask questions.
Everyone puts themselves really, really high, and it's okay to fall off that pedestal at times.
Yeah.
Be patient with yourself. You're not expected to know it all right away.
Don't just stick in one field, because I feel like you need to get a feel for where you want to be.
Nursing is always evolving, so it might be something that a new nurse knows that I don't know, because it's been 10 years ago since I've been in school, so things change.
Find their why, because that will help them lead them to the specialty where they're best suited to make an impact and a difference on their patients.
We had a client who was getting ready to discharge, and he was having difficulty just finding his words, and I said, just talk. He was able to express himself in tears where he said he wasn't able to express himself in tears in a long time. It kind of was a refreshing of why I'm placed here, for just those moments like that.
A female patient, she relapsed, she came back to us. We shared some similar things, and I was like, don't look at me and think, oh, I have a perfect life. I've been down the same road that you've been down. And if I can make it, you can make it. You have everything you need to make it.
It's not even 48 hours of detox. And he broke my heart because he was laying on the ground. And he's like, you guys don't understand what I'm going through. And I was like, well, tell me about it. Tell me how you're feeling. Because I promise I can help you. But if I don't know how you feel, I can't help you at all. I remember we picked him up off the floor, and our provider went and seen him. We got his meds going. He thanked me so much that day. I think about him daily. Like, I really, truly do.
Being able to sit with a patient that was actually dying, I was able to sit with them and pray with them. And I feel like just being in a moment, I felt like this is what Chloe was.
Honestly, I think I make a difference in a patient's life every day. I just think it's your approach. Somebody having a bad day, sometimes a smile will help, sometimes just a comment like, oh, I love your nails, oh, that's a nice pants. And then sometimes I'll be like, hey, don't be surprised if those pants go missing, then they laugh, little stuff like that.
Sometimes you impact people in ways that you don't know.
Making those connections with people, just being able to make them laugh, finding a little light in the darkness. I think laughter is the best medicine, so I like to just see them smile.
Tech? I would be a tech, yeah. Yes, I would be the next warden.
I would be a tech, because I got to fill in, do some tech duties one night. More adrenaline. You get to do things that we don't get to do, and they get to spend more time with the clients. So he didn't let me go racing, but in the company, I was a little devastated, but
I'd be a tech. They have the most interaction with them as well. But just to be that soft place in a hard world. And sometimes that soft place can be tough love, but it still allows that safety net, that comfort.
I'm going in the kitchen. That'd be fun. You know what? I do a mixture. A little Jamaican vibe with the American vibe. I think it'll be like the jerk chicken with the rice and peas.
I would choose admissions to be the initial part of the changing moment.
It would be clinical, because I like knowing a person's background. Then you can help them the most, because everyone has a story and everyone has a purpose.
Absolutely.
And we all fall from grace. We use our building blocks to get them right back on track. We have to hold really extremely strong boundaries with clients, and it does get rough at times, but I can't really find anything bad about working here as a nurse.
Well, the only reason I can really think of is when the youth come in. I have younger children, teenagers, early 20s, just seeing what the younger youth is exposed to see them come in and have an addiction, and it just touches my heart.
there's no call lights. That's my top answer. But the clients, I love seeing their stories. You never know. Everybody's different. You never know what somebody's going through.
We're very family oriented here, especially the nursing staff. I feel like we are very tight knit and very close knit.
I love the community and all the coworkers, and I love hearing people's stories, trying to walk them from point A to point B in their journey.
Well, the simple answer is everything, because I love working at SCAT. It is my favorite job. To me, I know that it is what God has called me to do, because I am in recovery and I get to share my experience, strength, and hope with these patients each day and just let them know that there is a way out of the life that they have been living. My life is a testament of that. So that is my favorite part about being a nurse at SCAT.
Pick Shayla. She seems to be a nurse that can, get you through.
Dex, because I can hide behind Dex. I feel like Tammy.
Okay.
Tammy can get me out of my situation.
Yes, definitely.
Tammy. Honestly, I would pick Keaton, because he knows where all the exits are.
I probably would go with Keaton also.
Yeah.
Tammy, because I think she's awesome. Also, I would probably take Rebecca. She'd probably put something down real quick. I'm gonna take Jamar just so he can make me laugh.
Sakara.
Definitely Kelly.
Sakara, we think so much alike. We kind of look at each other and
start
laughing. James will talk to you so much that you won't even be focused on what's going on.
And I don't be scared anymore.
And right, you're not gonna be scared.
And Libby.
And Libby's very analytic. She thinks outside the box. She thinks about things that you don't even think about.
Oh man, we got Shayla. Will, I can see Will getting on through. You better come on, let me, we gon' yes. Hey, Josh from the kitchen. I can see Josh getting us out of there. Shayla, Will, Josh, we get out of there.
Amber would help me because she's very logical and strategic. I think Dex would be a great distraction so that I can get away. I'm just gonna make Danielle because it would be fun to be running around with her.
So the first one's gonna be Danielle, because even in a scary situation, sad situation, chaos, she's always laughing and smiling. So Danielle's my first one. And then Leilani is my ride or die. You never know what Leilani's gonna get you into. And then my third one's Keisha, because she's not gonna take no crap. She's gonna knock them out and leave.
I would say Danielle, but Danielle laugh at everything. She just smile at everything. So sorry Danielle, sorry.
I would not bring Dex actually, so he would be one. Any sign of blood or anything, he's gonna run. He's not in it, no. He's gonna run, he's it. You're done.
Not Dex, Lord Jesus. He'll have us stuck. Say what up, Tina? What up, Tina? What you?
Not Will.
I'm gonna say Will. I feel like he would just be a little too loud if I'm trying to hide. So he's gonna have to stay. Don't hate me, Will.
I think just learning from your peers. Every single person you work with, you learn something different from.
Have grave patience. That would be the main one.
That's what I was thinking.
Which I think a lot of nurses already have.
Don't take things personally just because there are things that you're going to hear in here that you're probably not going to hear anywhere else, and your patience will be tested.
Well, I would say that we always need to remember that we have to meet each individual patient where they are. However, we also need to make sure that we hold firm boundaries, because patients that are struggling with addiction and are in recovery need those firm boundaries. Even though it may not feel good at the time, it is what they need in the long run.
Probation officer. I had gotten accepted to John Jay Criminal College in Manhattan.
I've always wanted to take care of people. I've always worked in the medical field. I asked myself that when I was going to nursing. I was like, is there anything else that I would rather do? I really can't. So it's definitely a passion.
I used to work with children, so teaching, like teacher aid, it was infants, but I do like the toddlers.
I would be a psychiatrist. I really think that people are struggling with mental health. I have a strong compassion when it comes to people and their mental health.
You gotta be in it because you care, you wanna help people. You can't be in it for the money, you're in it for the wrong reason.
I love all the employees, all my coworkers at SCAT. There's not one negative thing that I can say about anybody that works at SCAT.
I love SCAT.
You gotta be in it because you care, you have passion for caring for others.
SCAT is a great place to work and also a great place for recovery, for the beginnings of a recovery journey. And thank you so much. I hope everybody has a wonderful, blessed day.